Wow, when I got up this morning, I didn't think I'd get as far as I did. As usual with the thyroid problem, when I wake up in the morning, it's particularly groggy to say the least. And the forecast was horrific. It's not been too bad, I didn't get soaking wet through, but the wind on the way out is incredible. And the further you go into the mountains, the wilder it gets. So, particularly from about 10k onwards, it just gets wilder and wilder. And pedalling out that way was really tough. But I'm stubborn, and you take your time and eventually find a rhythm. Because this place is very healing, it's very grounding. And I find that the wilder it gets, the more, it's cliche, but I feel more alive and I forget any problems. But anyway, I got the shot, and then I went a little bit further. And often, as is the case, you get into the zone and you'll find something else of interest. So I've got a few other shots in mind that I've taken, which will hopefully, when I get back home and look at them, they'll be quite nice. So yeah, it's been a really good morning. Wild, just as wild as can be. And I've been on my own a long time too, in the mountains. So you start having these internal conversations because you've had no one else to speak to. So some of the things, like when I'm carrying a heavy backpack, it just, I remember the days when I used to go walking before I was into photography, and you just have your lunch and you'd be thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be great when I've eaten my sandwiches and all the food. My bag's going to be so much lighter. But unfortunately, you can't eat your camera equipment when you've used it. So I thought that was a pretty good idea if someone could come up with an edible camera system. Obviously, it'd take the SD card out at the end, but yeah, that's one of the conversations I was having with myself. I'm sure there were more. Yeah, they'll come back to me.